Gen Z men, do you know why you are a loser? There's a lot of you out there who are claiming to be a loser. You are claiming that life is meaningless and you can't get laid, that work hates you, you can't pay your bills, it's pointless. Late stage capitalism has ruined everything because all the money's at the top. Women are hopeless. You're saying all these things, and you're not saying these things because that is reality. That is reality because you're saying these things. Do you actually want to enjoy your life? If you want to enjoy your life, it's actually really simple. You're too comfortable. You're too comfortable. You're not happy, but you're comfortable. And you need to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay? You need to stop with the negative talk. You need to stop saying that the world is an ugly place. And you need to instead figure out where the 10% of the beauty is and focus on that. Gen Z and millennial men, you need to stop beating your dick, okay? You need to stop masturbating. You need to stop playing video games. You need to stop eating so damn much. Your belly is constantly full and your balls are constantly empty, and therefore you are a worthless piece of shit right now, okay? When you start getting in touch with the caveman side of yourself, you're going to start seeing the world differently. You got to practice gratitude, okay? It's hard to practice gratitude when you're comfortable. You may not be happy, but you're comfortable. You start practicing gratitude whenever you are periodically uncomfortable, every day, okay? I fast every single day. Most days I fast until about 5 in the afternoon, then I eat for a couple hours. I do multiple 2, 3, 4-day fasts a year. I try to practice semen retention as much as I can. It's very difficult these days, but it's very difficult these days because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable, but I'm not hopeless. I'm comfortable and happy, which is a very distinctly different situation than you are in. You are comfortable and you are miserable. I'm comfortable and I'm happy. You need to retain your seed, and you need to stop eating so much, and you need to move more, okay? So get off of YouTube, get off of the video games, get out, fast. Start fasting, start walking more, okay? Start running more, start moving weight, moving your body over distance, biking, running, walking, something, move. If you're sitting in your bedroom with your parents out in the living room right now, and you're like 23 years old, what the fuck are you doing? Like, go find an apartment. Go find a house with like 3 or 4 other people with a tiny ass bedroom and go live there. Get out of mommy and daddy's house, okay? Whatever job you're doing right now, show up every day and be the best that you can be at that job. And you probably hate it. You probably hate that place, wherever it is. you got to go through this. You've got to go through this process of hating where you work and showing up and putting your mask on, not your real mask, but your acting mask. You got to learn how to turn the switch on where you show up to work and you put your work face on, okay? And be good. Become good at what you do. If you're showing up to work right now, whatever your job is, and you've quiet quit, whatever the fuck that bullshit is, you're a loser. You're a loser, and you're a loser not because society has dictated you be a loser. You're a loser because you choose to be a loser. So if you can't show up and focus on being good at whatever job you're in right now, go do something else. Quit and go do something else. As a man, the biggest things holding you back right now are porn and food, and probably alcohol. Weed, okay? You gotta put these vices down. You gotta put these vices down and start crawling out of this hole. And you've got to focus on gratitude. You've got to make yourself uncomfortable. I was a loser in my mid-20s for 4 years. I started breaking out of that when I was about 27. And I by accident, I discovered the power of fasting and semen retention. And that really started changing things for me. Just a few months after I discovered fasting and semen retention, and I started viewing the world differently, I totaled my car. I was dead broke, had no money, totaled my car in a snowstorm, and I spent the next over a year, commuting to work via bus and bike. And I got in really good shape because I was doing a lot of biking, and I was really embarrassed and insecure at first. The fact that I didn't have a car for the first time as an adult. I didn't have a car, and I was embarrassed and insecure riding the bus, but I did it. I did it, and I mostly biked, but I rode the bus on days when biking wasn't super convenient. It was in the middle of winter whenever this happened, and through the process of going through that, I had to wake up an extra 45 minutes early, and I would bike 6, almost 7 miles one way to work when it was 30 degrees out. And I got in really good shape and felt good getting out and every single day, getting a sweat going, and I had more energy, and I developed more charisma. I lost some weight, and that whole year, I dated 2 women that year, no car, and I was commuting to work 5-6 days a week, and I was going to night school a couple days a week, and I just made it happen. I joined a flag football and a kickball, adult drinking beer league that summer. And I met a girl, and we dated for 6 months. And, I was still struggling with a lot of things, but I made the most of, I've been blessed with the mindset of showing up and being the best I could be at whatever job I was doing at that time. And that's always brought me plenty of opportunity. And I think that's a lot of what you guys are lacking right now is you've quiet quit. You show up, you're so comfortable that you can show up to a job and drag your ass and they won't fire you. And you gotta stop. You gotta break out of that. Quit eating so much. Quit escaping into entertainment, into YouTube and video games and pornography. Make yourself actually uncomfortable, because you are not, if you are a doomer, you're not uncomfortable. You're not, I promise you. You think you are, you're really not. You are unhappy, but you are not uncomfortable. And that is why you were stuck in this rut of doomerism, because you're not actually uncomfortable and you haven't hit rock bottom yet. There's so much opportunity in the US today. There's so much opportunity. Just go out and get it. Just go out and get it. But you can't get it, you can't even see it until you stop these other things. Nobody is going to save Gen Z. You've got to save yourself. You've got to save yourself. So, are you going to do it, or are you going to rot? You can rot, or you can wake up with gratitude every day and realize that compared to most of the rest of the world and 99% of our ancestors, you're royalty. Just the fact that you were born in this country, you have so much opportunity in front of you. So go get it. Go get it.